One sure way to improve your speaking skills is by listening. So who and what have you been listening to? Hello once again, this is Koforola, and I'm delighted to have you join me on this edition of Learn, Unlearn and Relearn. So I just asked you a question. I said, who and what have you been listening to? I'm sure you really would like to improve your speaking skills. You can do that by listening to native speakers of the language and people who speak the language fluently. Pay close attention to how they pronounce words, and by so doing, you can also help improve your own speaking skills. So regarding that, we're going to be looking at two variants of English language today, even though we have more than two. We're looking at the British pronunciation and American pronunciation. So there are some words that are pronounced differently. I want you to pay attention to these words I'm going to be sharing with you and tell me how you've been pronouncing them. The first word is C-O-M-R-A-D-E. C-O-M-R-A-D-E. British pronunciation is comrade, and the American pronunciation is comrade. So it's important to know the different pronunciations, because sometimes you may hear someone else pronouncing a word differently from how you're used to it, and you probably feel, oh, that's a wrong pronunciation. No, it may just be the different variant of the pronunciation of that word. So comrade and comrade, for C-O-M-R-A-D-E. You also have P-O-P-U-L-A-R. P-O-P-U-L-A-R. Popular is what the British would call it, popular, while Americans would call it popular. And same goes for population, British, American. Alright, then there's this word P-R-I-V-A-C-Y. The most common pronunciation is the American pronunciation. We all use that. Privacy. But the British pronunciation of that word is privacy. Privacy is not so common, but sometimes you could hear it on TV if you pay close attention. So privacy for British pronunciation and privacy for American pronunciation. Then you have schedule and schedule for S-C-H-E-D-U-L-E. S-C-H-E-D-U-L-E. Schedule and schedule. And then this one is also interesting. R-O-U-T-E. R-O-U-T-E. It's common nowadays to hear men to say route. It sounds so tush. Let me use that word. It sounds tush. And if you say route, you may be wondering, I hope I'm not saying the wrong thing, because everybody seems to be saying route. Route is actually the American pronunciation, while route is a British pronunciation. So if you say route, don't feel intimidated, don't feel bad, you're actually saying the correct thing. Ideally, we should be using the British pronunciation, but sometimes it's not so easy, or it's easier to switch between the two variants, the American and British. You can't be so conscious every time that, oh, I want to use the British pronunciation. There are times that the American pronunciation of some words are actually more common than the British pronunciation. As long as you're pronouncing it the correct way and you're not mispronouncing the word, then I guess sometimes it's okay. We can get away with using the American pronunciation instead of the British pronunciation. There are still a lot of words that have different American and British pronunciation, so look out for such words. If you know some of those words, feel free to share them with us, and keep listening to improve your pronunciation skills and your speaking skills. My name is Koforola. Thank you for watching.